set it up and turn it around. We might have come from somewhere else, but this is where we found ourselves. Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Welcome to another edition of the Local Show here on Grassroots Community Network. I'm Erik Skarvan, your host. Still you guys, after 15 years. Thank you for joining us this week as we celebrate winter time in Aspen. How incredible has it been, actually in the entire Roaring Fork Valley. And we want to welcome all our Valley-wide audience, our Facebook Live audience, and our YouTube audience. Thanks for joining us this week where we feature inspirational locals each week. And I couldn't be happier to present two people who inspire me. Welcoming back Dr. Ann Cooley. Welcome back, Ann.
Thank you.
And Scott Schwarting to the Local Show. Thanks for being here, Scott.
Thanks for having us back.
Yeah, thanks for being here, you guys. And Scott, let's start with you. What an amazing winter, huh?
Yeah.
With all this incredible snow. And sounds like you've been out enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah, I have been. I've been out multiple days on multiple mountains, and yeah, it's just been, every time I go, I get a little more excited. Find some new neat little spots here and there, and so yeah, it's really been a lot of
skiing, snowboarding,
skiing,
or what do you prefer?
I'm a skier. So,
okay, good man, good man.
Yeah.
Man after my own heart. I didn't think you were one of those snowboard punks.
I have a little punkishness, but not.
It's actually a good thing. I say that in jest because it's fun to do both, right? Ideally, or do it all, right, Ann? I mean, do a variety of things.
Do a variety. I mean, because downhill, fat biking, up, skinning. We love to do that. I was telling Scott on the way over here, it's a great way. When you start skinning, you know it because all of a sudden you fit into all your clothes really well.
right?
I
The
mean,
clothes don't lie.
It just, within 2 skins, you're just there. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, burning calories in the winter, right? It's like just the furnace is burning, and those cows are just melting away.
I know.
And that's just really cool. So sounds like you've been getting out and doing some nice skinning up.
Well, I haven't been on my uphills yet, but I'm going to get them out this week.
Okay.
They're ready.
So you've just been riding the lifts and a little downhill skiing.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds fun. And then you also love your horses. You spend a lot of time with your horses, or that's more summer?
No, it's all year. I mean, there's so much to do here. It's in between biking, skiing, horses, working, and a husband. I mean, you don't have any time.
A husband's kind of like a sport, right?
Well,
depending on the husband.
He knows where he is on the totem pole.
He knows. What is that, the hierarchy of needs, or what? There's the awesome pyramid or something. Some kind of a sliding scale.
He knows who comes first, right?
I'm going to stay out of this one. I'm going to stay away from this completely.
Scott, are you married? I can't remember.
I am not married, no.
Okay, single guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Dating or just...
Just a single guy.
Single guy, veterinarian in the Roaring Fork Valley, orthopedic surgeon as well.
Yeah.
Correct?
I enjoy doing
good stuff.
Doing orthopedics, yes.
What else? I should say, easy for me to say. What else do you enjoy outside of skiing in the winter?
I'm a fisherman.
I'm
a fisherman, so
nice.
Spent many an hour on the Frying Pan River this summer and this fall, and probably will this winter,
But that's how he said he ended up here because when we were classmates.
Okay. Yep. Remember
I don't know.
that.
How many years ago was that?
19. 19 going on 20.
1999.
We can stop talking about that.
You were partying like it was 1999.
We were.
Yeah.
Well, we did. And,
I hope so.
But we had I put a little something on Facebook, and he contacted me because he said that he comes to Basalt and fly fishes every summer, and I'm like, you need to move here. So that's what happened.
And then, we happen to have 3 gold medal trout streams.
Yeah.
Do you do any ice fishing at all? Have you ever checked that
out? I've done ice fishing other places, but mostly other places where there's nothing to do in the winter.
Right.
I've lived in Bismarck, North Dakota, and there's not a lot going on there in January. So
Eelpout Festival.
You plant yourself out on the ice just to do something.
And the beauty is, of course, you don't need a cooler. You just throw your beer right on the ice.
Right in the ice hole.
It's like a big cooler out there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's really fun though. Like Rudai, and I probably shouldn't say this in public, but they're catching some pretty big lake trout.
Yeah,
I won't say the
I've
sizing.
heard stories about the
I don't want a lot of competition.
Rudeye Lakers.
But like they trail for them in the summer,
uh-huh.
they're catching them through the ice. And when you're fishing with a maybe 2-foot-long fishing rod,
Right.
and then the other thing we like to use is the tip-ups, of course.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I usually have, well, I'll be lazy if I can find 2 holes that have been previously cut.
Right.
Yeah.
You just punch through
Cut
the
through
thin
them.
layer, set up your jigging rod in one, set up your tip up
on the other.
use
Sure.
typically some kind of live bait.
Uh-huh.
Here they're using a lot of these like wax worms and mousy worms and or just regular worms.
Yeah.
And then if you're going, well, I don't even say the secret weapon for the Lakers, but they're catching big lake trout out there at Rudeye.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures of some of those fish coming out of there, and they're impressive.
Yeah, so
They
say
are
it's like just a
impressive.
nice sunny day, and
Right.
maybe it hasn't snowed for 2 weeks, and you're kind of like, I don't really want to ski.
Yeah.
That's where I'll zip up to
Gotcha.
Rudeye and maybe do that. And it would be really cool to do it in Maroon Lake, where we were actually ice skating
Oh, I saw
earlier
that.
this, I guess
Yeah,
fall.
I had some
Still
clients.
fall.
I had some clients that were heading up to
Yeah.
Maroon Lake to go skating
pretty
and,
up
and
there.
play hockey. And I said,
Yep,
that
they
would
did
be-
that, huh?
That would be a blast.
I went up there one day. There was over 200 hockey players out on like 4 different rinks
Oh, is
that had
that
been
right?
shoveled out.
Oh, really?
There was one time where people were going on clear ice, and then it snowed.
Yeah.
And then the dads just went up there with shovels. That's when you could obviously still drive
Yeah.
up. And then when
Yeah.
it closed, 2 days later after the road closed, I biked up with speed skates. And I actually pulled off my first speed skate in 45 years.
Oh, wow.
Since growing up in Wisconsin, growing up speed skating and playing hockey and stuff,
Huh.
which was really special. So
Yeah.
it's been an amazing start to the
Yeah,
season.
definitely.
That's awesome.
Really amazing time in the snow. Couldn't be better. But we're going to take a quick break. We've got so many things to get to here, including a fun party and fundraiser coming up this
Yes.
weekend. So I do want to thank Aspen Animal Hospital, Aspen Square, Aspen Public House, the Aspen Times, Klug Properties, Picken County Landfill, and Sundog Athletics for supporting our winter series. We couldn't keep the local show going without our generous underwriters. And when you go into their place of business or see them around town, thank them for supporting the local show on America's original public access TV station, Grassroots Community Network. We're going to take a quick break, our only break of the show, guys. We'll be back in 2 minutes with Doctors Ann and Scott from our Aspen Animal Hospital, so don't go away.
Aspen Animal Hospital's partnership with Wellhaven offers our community a very friendly and professional staff featuring 5 veterinarians, a new care companion plan, wellness plans to cover your preventative care needs for the entire year, and now introducing new feline-friendly Thursdays. They also offer exotic pet care and acupuncture. For more information, call 970-925-2611 or visit aspenanimalhospital.com.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Aspen Times, telling the stories that matter since 1881, is committed to local prep sports, arts, and entertainment coverage. They also offer The Drop-In, weekly recreational videos highlighting why we love to live in this community. The Aspen Times at local newsstands, aspentimes.com, Facebook, and Instagram.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Hey, did you miss the turn for recycling?
I can't read the map on your cracked screen.
Celebrating another great winter season, Aspen Square Hotel is the hospitality place, featuring fireplace studio suites and larger condominiums with full hotel-style services in the center of downtown Aspen. Aspen Square is proud to support the Locals Show.
Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Thanks for sticking with us here on the Local Show on Grassroots Community Network. Joined by Doctors Ann Cooley and Scott Schwarting of the Aspen Animal Hospital. I always want to say shelter because I hang out at the shelter so much too.
Right.
With Seth, who's joined us so
Right
many
next
times.
door. Mm-hmm.
And you guys work closely with them, correct?
Well, we
With-
do. I mean, we help them as much as we can, and
Yeah.
we love what they do, and we love supporting their what they're doing and saving lives for these animals, and
Yeah.
it's a really good organization. I mean,
It's incredible.
How can you not love what they do?
It looks like they still have this pair of Great Pyrenees too, which I saw Seth at this Lead for Love event that happened at the Aspen Institute this fall.
Yep.
And he had a tent there set up with the Great Pyrenees, obviously his adoptable dogs.
Right.
And I just saw their pictures in the newspaper yesterday.
Right.
But they're gorgeous. I mean, I think might be a brother and sister.
That was that
or
right?
something like that.
Yeah.
And Scott, you are an I mentioned earlier in the show, orthopedic surgeon as well.
Yeah, I have an interest in orthopedics. Yeah.
Yeah. Has there ever is there a case that comes to mind that was like particularly challenging, say here in Aspen, that you've run into? I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of them, but is there one that comes to mind that was really tricky?
Yeah, we had a little. It was a Chihuahua puppy that person was going to look at, and basically on the way there when the puppy had broken its leg.
Oh no!
And this person was kind-hearted enough to still say, okay, I still want this puppy.
Oh, to adopt.
Yeah. And so it was a broken femur, broken thigh bone, one that really has to be fixed.
Oh my gosh.
In order for the dog to be functional again. So we went in and put some implants in and got the leg put back together, and now it's a happy little puppy.
So how does that? I mean, to me, so it's already a small breed dog, and it's a puppy.
Yeah.
And then the bone's got to be like super small, right? Like a chicken bone or something. Almost?
Chicken bone.
Yeah.
Like it seems like it would be so small.
Yeah, less than a centimeter across. It was.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a small little bone.
And you're putting these super tiny screws in, or how do you do that?
Yeah.
So you got to be kind of like
it's just.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You just kind of move slow and get everything right where it needs to be. And
get your hardware store out, and then start kind of going to work there. And,
right.
And then the dog has to be kind of immobilized after, or splinted.
Young puppies tend to heal a little bit more quickly. So,
okay.
We're looking at more like 6 weeks in that case. But it takes some time for things to heal, and they can't stress the bone, they can't stress the plate and the screws, or you have failures. And this person was an excellent.
Yeah,
she did a wonderful job with this puppy, and
because that would be a lot of attention.
Yeah,
obviously you almost have to supervise the pup.
Yeah.
And then so the puppy had one of those little cones of shame.
Yeah, wore the cone for a while. Yeah. So
I don't know why they're called the cone of shame, but I like to call them the life of the party. You know how they put the lampshade on their head. I was like, look at my dog's the life of the party. She got ski cut again, and you don't want them to get at those injuries, which we've talked about too. One of the bigger winter things is ski cuts,
ski cuts, tendons.
And you're seeing that still. Have you seen any of that yet this winter?
We don't see. I haven't seen any yet this year. Have you?
Yeah, I haven't seen any yet either.
I heard something, and I don't know if it's true. You might know that they're not allowing dogs up on Tyhack anymore. But I don't know.
They just
if that's
restricted
true.
the hours more. You have to be off the mountain by 7:45.
Okay.
And it used to be like 8:30.
Yeah, that's what I saw
depending
when
on the
I was
mountain.
Okay, so
I
they're
think
still
Tyhack-
up
saw
there.
when I was at
They're still up there,
Highlands,
but
too,
they
there
weren't
was a
off.
sign that said dogs gone by 7:45.
It'll be happening. I mean, it has to. It's just part. Even I was telling a client the other day, even if you have your skis in the back of your car with your dog,
good point.
I've had an animal lacerate their tendon right in half on the edge of that ski in the back of the car.
In the back of because the dogs bouncing around in the back of the car could
they're
just
so
easily get
sharp.
cut on that sharp
Yeah,
edge.
just be really careful.
So I wrap my skis
That's
because I've got my 2 dogs back there. So I've got towels that I
Blankets
literally wrap
or
around,
something.
and then even cover stuff on top of that.
Yeah.
So
You
they
really
can't
have
get at those
to.
ski edges. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. What are some other things, Scott, like we should think about in the winter with our dogs? Because, say outside.
Yeah.
Obviously, indoors is indoors.
I mean, obviously
but,
protecting their feet. I mean, as we see a lot of foot injuries, a lot of foot problems in the summertime with people hiking up and down granite for miles and miles. And then, dogs go out in the ice and in the snow and get abraded on the snow.
So that's ripping up their paw pads kind of thing?
Yeah, or they can still catch we see a lot of dogs that tear their toenails in the snow. So, if you can train your dog to wear boots, some dogs tolerate boots on their feet and some don't.
Right.
But, if you can train your dog to wear boots, that's makes a huge difference.
What about this, like, what is it called, musher's wax or something
Musher's
like that?
wax.
Does that add any protection?
I
or is
mean, it just helps to
a little bit?
toughen the tissue up on the pad.
Okay.
It just kind of thickens that a little bit, but
Okay, but the cut, I know. It seems like all the dogs I've had, they always try to kind of rip those paw covers off.
Yeah.
Well, there's not really the perfect boot, you know,
Right.
because they get snow down in them and then they fall off and.
Yeah, or the Velcro
Yes, I know.
releases or whatever, if it's a Velcro thing.
Right.
right.
Okay.
Keeping the toenails nice and short. I mean, that's another thing.
Which Luna needs a little, she needs
that's,
a little work right now.
That always
So you guys will
helps, too.
do all that, and actually that's a good lead into just kind of maintenance, and what we should be doing with our dogs annually. And you guys have a new wellness program, Ann. And can you tell the viewers about that?
We have an amazing new wellness program. So we have wellness packages now, which allow people to make monthly payments. So instead of getting hit with big bills and big services, we put together plans, including office visits. I think there's about 5 in each plan. Some of the plans are just office visits, vaccines, products, lab work, and then we have the 2 dental plans.
Okay.
So we have 4 basic plans,
Awesome.
from a new dog, a best friend, to a simple dental, to a geriatric. And when you add it all up, it's about a 30% discount.
Nice.
But what it allows is you can sign up for it, and however much is, you just pay that monthly installment. So,
Right.
today I had a guy that signed up a week ago, and he got his vaccines, all of his products, and he got 2 dentals today. But he's only out, $100 each dog because he has the entire year to pay for it.
That's awesome.
So it really makes it easier, and I think what it's going to do is it's going to let people have the accessibility to come in more because they know that it's in their plan, and they're going to pick up the phone and they're going to come in because they know that they can see us 5 times a year in that plan.
That's what I need.
Right.
So you could customize your plan within these 4 plans,
We
customize
help
it
you
and the
figure
monthly
out-
installments to spread it out.
We'll
which
help
is
you figure
awesome.
out which plan works best for your pet.
Okay.
And then you set up, and it just takes all the financial stress off. And,
Right.
and it's a really, really incredible savings, too, when you add it all up.
Right, and we were talking before the show, I just came out of a 2 or 3 month off season, and during the off season, if something's kind of like, well, should I take them in? And then you're
Yeah.
like, I don't really have the money. That kind of takes care of that too, because you're covered. And again, you can spread that cost out.
You can spread
over
it out.
time.
And then anything outside of the plan, you get a fairly significant discount.
Okay.
We're also bringing an online pharmacy
Oh.
to the table. So that's going to be great for people that want to order dog food or their products online, and it's a nice savings as well. So there's a lot of new things happening at the hospital. Yeah.
That is cool. Well, what else is going on new, Scott, this winter that you guys have going on over at the Aspen Animal Hospital?
Well, we're looking at adding some other services as well, adding some other equipment.
Okay.
We're hoping to get, I don't want to go too far into it, but hoping to be able to offer some more non-invasive type surgeries or less invasive type surgeries.
Okay.
Those are things that are really mainstays in human medicine now, trying to minimize the invasiveness of surgical procedures.
So is this laser? Is lasers involved, or different kinds of
potentially scoping.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. So some new technology
Yeah,
there.
that's something that we're looking at, hoping to be able to add.
And we're also looking at the stem cells and platelet-rich plasma.
Okay.
And it's all in the works.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all in the works.
Well, where's a good place? Yeah, that leads me naturally to your website. You guys, is it aspenanimalhospital.com?
Yes.
Okay, so people can find out more, and they can get some updates, as well as Aspen Animal Hospital on Facebook.
Yes.
Right.
And another good place to get updates is your party and fundraiser this Friday. Good social, good fun, good way to get information.
It's a debut. It is a debut. We put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So it's part of this wellness. What we're trying to do in the Valley is create easy, accessible wellness for your pet. And we believe what happens is a lot of people get pets and then they don't know how much it is to take care of them. And all of a sudden they can't go to the vet. They can't afford it. They can't afford to get their teeth cleaned. Animals get sick over time from really, really bad tartar and disease and infection and abscesses. So we have an idea to raise money for people that are lower income families. And then the first however many that come to the vet clinic that apply, we'll have to work out the details, but we'll offer them a dental wellness package. So we'll take care of all of their wellness for the entire year. And hopefully this will become a annual fundraising event so we can help give back to the community is really giving back to the community is what it is.
Okay, so the funds from the...
we have a nonprofit now, so
Okay.
we have a little nonprofit section where we're putting all the funds.
Okay,
And then we
nice.
have access to them, so someone walks in and says, I want to apply for a wellness package. I can say, okay, you qualify and I will get the funds for you to do that.
That is very cool.
It's really
Almost like a scholarship or an award, but... It
just help, you know?
Yeah.
It's just help because
Yeah.
I think dogs are so important and everyone really wants dogs and they help us, they help our blood pressure. They help us psychologically. They help us be happier.
Yeah, I
And
think
cats.
every study they
know?
do on whether
Right?
animals have a benefit on health,
Yeah.
whether it's mental health or physical health, there's always a benefit.
Well, look, they're bringing them
Yeah.
around to hospitals too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That's like
there's
such a prime
always
example of
they're
that.
always
And
a benefit.
You just
They are
don't want to
beneficial.
have people that can't afford to take care of them not have a pet to help them because they can't afford to take care of it,
Right.
So
You don't want the finances to be
great.
an
So
obstacle.
just take that away and let's just help you be happy and help your pet be healthy.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty of the party itself. It's this Friday, December 14th, 7 to 9 p.m.?
The cool thing is 6 to 7. Summers Moore is the photographer, and she's also playing her movie. But she's doing 8x10 Christmas photos with your pet.
Nice.
And you get a free 8x10 with her, which is I think really cool.
Yeah,
and then
that's
we're kind of
amazing.
letting the dogs hang out at the party if they're good.
Yeah. No dog fights.
No dog fights.
No unsocial
But I'm like,
dogs.
everybody's like, well, what should we do? I'm like, I don't know, just hang out. I mean, it'll be a dog party. But Bo Hale,
The dogs will make it a party.
Bo Hale's going to play.
Nice.
And
Oh,
so
that's
he's
fun.
bringing the band. We're going to have food and wine. Mezzaluna, of course, will cater it. We have huge amount of silent auction. The community has been incredible.
Yeah.
And our live auction tickets are really amazing.
Very cool.
And so we're going to have some fun with the auctions. And it's a great place to do Christmas shopping, I think, because, there's really cool things. And then it all goes toward a great cause.
And where's the location going to be?
It's at the Hunter Loft.
Hunter
and the Hunter
Loft.
Loft is right
Okay.
next to Clark's, the new
Oh, okay.
Clark's, where Little
Oh,
Annie's
yeah.
was,
Okay.
which looks amazing. I don't know if you walked in there, but
Not
man,
yet.
they have done an incredible job. So might have to stop in there for a little appetizer before. And then upstairs is the Loft. And the Loft is a private venue now, and it's for private events, and so
Oh, nice.
and it's a really
Okay.
cool view. There's windows, and you can kind of see straight up the gondola up the Aspen Mountain, and it's a really, really cool space.
That sounds
So
awesome. So
we're-
this Friday, December 14th, starting at 6 p.m. then?
Yeah, and we're auctioning Scott
Okay.
off actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like a night with
Yeah.
Scott.
A night,
Like
well, some fly fishing with Scott.
Night or day on the
Or-
river,
or a
whichever.
night.
Whichever.
Oh, do it them as you may.
Some night fishing.
You're a fantasy day or night guy. Scott, can you just do a little surgery on my cat, and then we'll go fishing?
Yeah, right.
I think we'll get a lot for him.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how
Where
this
will we
goes.
start the bidding on that one? Do we know?
Yeah, I think it's single digits.
Do we hear $4? I'd be happy to get 10 if it was me. I'd be like, yes, 10, double digits, baby. So that's
He's
great.
a good sport.
That'll be a lot of fun.
I know. It's gonna be a fun time.
That'll be super cool. What's coming up? We're already done our last minute here, but in 2019, here we are at the verge of the new year. What can we look forward to at Aspen Animal Hospital in 2019? Do you want to make any announcements or we talked a little bit about some upcoming new technology.
I think the equipment coming and the technology. I think the pricing, the lowering the pricing, the discounts we're offering. The Valley's really been wanting that, you know, and Aspen kind of gets a bad rap for that. And so we're really trying to make it more of a community, a place where the community can go and know that we are very competitive and want to do the best that we can for your pets.
It's great because I mean the accessibility, the affordability, and then the quality of the service. So, did you guys have fun on the show today?
Yeah.
I wish we had more time, but I'm thankful for the time we had. Now there's organic chocolate chip cookies and special surprises.
Oh my God.
Special surprises.
And I want to thank you guys so much for your time. And I wish you a happy holiday as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Luna says
again
thank
for
you.
having us.
Scott, thanks for being here.
Thanks again for having us.
Thank you guys for watching this week on The Local Show.
Okay.
All right.
Aspen Public House is a modern gastro pub located in the historic Wheeler Opera House building in the heart of downtown Aspen, serving breakfast, lunch, après-ski, dinner, and late night 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to late.
Aspen Animal Hospital's partnership with Wellhaven offers our community a very friendly and professional staff featuring 5 veterinarians, a new care companion plan, wellness plans to cover your preventative care needs for the entire year, and now introducing new feline-friendly Thursdays. They also offer exotic pet care and acupuncture. For more information, call 970-925-2611 or visit aspenanimalhospital.com.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Aspen Times, telling the stories that matter since 1881, is committed to local prep sports, arts, and entertainment coverage. They also offer the Drop-In, weekly recreational videos highlighting why we love to live in this community. The Aspen Times at local newsstands, aspentimes.com, Facebook, and Instagram.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Hey, did you miss the turn for recycling?
I can't read the map on your cracked screen.
Sundog Athletics is your opportunity to experience one-of-a-kind guided adventures and gain new skills to experience the thrills of snowshoeing, fat biking, canoeing, mountain and road biking. They can be reached at 970-925-1069. Fresh updates at Sundog Athletics on Facebook or sundogathletics.com.
Welcome to